Why can I never think of things to say in the beginning of these videos? Meh.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
I guess I'll just jump right into the questions. Questions! Millie, I'm really happy that you got to be in your sister's wedding and that you got to stand up for a little bit. That's really great, and I'm really happy for you. But I'm sorry that you crashed. That kind of sucks. So I hope you feel better soon, and you looked gorgeous in your dress. I mean, you always look gorgeous, but you looked extra gorgeous in your dress. Caroline, I enjoyed your bunny ears. They were very cute. I also enjoyed your cat. Your cat is so cute. My cat's not in here right now because I had people over, and she doesn't like other people. I find it very interesting how the people who at least answered my question all got sick in like the fall, like September, October. That's really weird to me. And I just find it kind of interesting that you got really sick on September 11th. This is kind of interesting. And your question was, favorite childhood TV show? Well, SpongeBob came out it came out in 1999. So that would mean that I was going to be turning 6, so I guess you can call it a childhood show. But like you said, I really enjoyed Blue's Clues. I loved Steve, though. Steve was my favorite, and I was sad when he left. And I also liked Little Bear. Little Bear was pretty awesome. There were a bunch of others, but I can't remember them. Olivia. I loved seeing the sky at the beginning. It was really great. It was really pretty. You were at your God, I don't know. Were you at your cottage? I'm confused. And I can't believe you've never seen a Disney movie. That's so weird. I don't think you're crazy, but I just think that's really different that you've never seen one and that you don't want to see one. I don't know. I love getting lost in the story and like just forgetting about everything. And I'm also really happy for you that things went well with your brother's girlfriend. That's really great. And I'm happy that everything went the way you wanted it to, and that she got a good, she was able to get to know you before getting to know your illness. So that's really good. And her question was, have you ever had a blood test, and do you have any abnormal levels of anything? I have had 3 blood tests. They were all in 2008. 2008. I hate blood tests, so if I can avoid it, I will skip out of one. And I don't know what the levels came back on that. I would assume, in fact, I know, I'm 100% positive that I have low vitamin D levels because, first of all, I'm never out in the sun, and second of all, Wisconsin has crappy weather. Hang on, my cat is meowing at my door, so excuse me for just a second. She just came in. Now you gotta say hi. No, she says hi. Anyways, so I don't know if I have anything abnormal, but probably vitamin D for sure. And I had a question for you. Since you're from the UK, I was just wondering how you felt about the royal wedding. I know you're not English, but I was just wondering because you guys, you're on the UK, the little island. I'm not having a way with words tonight. I'm so tired. So yeah, that was everybody this week, and I hope that everybody who did make a video is feeling okay, and that you just didn't make a video because you were busy doing something. And my cat, you are such a brat. Ugh. So anyways, excuse me, again, I have 2 questions. My first one is, do you get ringing in your ears? I know I do a lot. Like, yeah, right now they're ringing. But I know my grandma also gets a lot of ringing in her ears too, and that's like she has a condition of it, so that kind of sucks. And I also get more ringing in my ears, and my ears go really fuzzy to the point where it's hard for me to hear when I get really dizzy, like if I go from laying to standing. Yeah, so that happens to me too. So I was just wondering, or like this can just be a general hearing question, like do you have issues with hearing? And then my second question is, how is your self-esteem? Because I know that POTS can be kind of hard on your self-esteem. You know, feeling like you can't do anything, you know, it being difficult. Myself, I actually have a pretty good self-esteem, but that could be due to the fact that I've been in therapy for a long time. I don't know though, I don't know, I haven't really ever had a problem with that. That's just not one of my issues. But I mean, sometimes it does get to me. Like, I'll see pictures, this is kind of weight, not having to do with dysautonomia, but sometimes I'll see pictures of girls who are really skinny, and then I look at myself and I'm like, oh, I really wish I could lose weight. Like, I don't wish to be, like, really skinny, because that's scary. I was really skinny when I was sick. I'll post a picture in now of how skinny I was. So yeah, that picture that you just saw, there's no muscle on me whatsoever. I don't know if you noticed my calves were really tiny there. I actually have really big calves, and they're like nothing there. And those shorts that I'm wearing, I don't think they even fit me now. Um, so yeah, I was just wondering about that. And if you're not comfortable answering it on camera, but you still wanted to talk to me about it, feel free to message me on Facebook instead and just say I talked to you there. Or just give a brief overview if you're not comfortable talking about a whole lot. Or you don't have to even talk to me at all. You know, it doesn't matter. So, I have been on spring break since Thursday. Thursday was our last day of school, and oh my god, you guys, I am enjoying it so much. I can't wait for summer. Um, it's been really wonderful, and I've been feeling really good for most of it. I've only had one bad stomach day, which is amazing. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about what happened. Friday, I went to the concert that I was telling you guys about. It was the Somerset, Hey Monday, Yellow Card, and All Time Low. I don't know if you guys can see back there, but that's an All Time Low poster that I got at the show. And I also got this Yellow Card shirt at the concert. Yellow Card was definitely my favorite show. Guys, I can't even like explain to you how good they are. I've been a fan of them since 2008, or maybe even 2007, but when I was listening to them a lot, that was like one of the best times of my life, so there's like a lot of good memories associated with that. It was so good. They played all the songs they played were songs that I knew. So I'm working on getting some videos uploaded from there. And it was really awesome because there was a lot of shows before, because we got there at 3:30. The show started at 7. And there were some bands that were playing before while we were waiting in line, and it was really great. I'll show you guys these two pictures. The lead singer from one of the bands that were playing, he was really into like interacting with the audience, so I held up my camera for a picture, and he like posed for me. So I'll post that picture now. And then this next picture is, it's really amazing that this got captured on camera, is someone taking a picture at the exact moment my flash goes off when I'm taking his picture that he's posing for me. So here's that. I found that on Facebook, and I'm just like, what? This is so nuts. I'm like famous now. So yeah, and then this band approached me before the show, and they're like, hey, do you want to listen to our music? And it was funny because I listened to like 6 seconds of one of their songs, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. So they're like, okay, you want to buy a CD? And then as I'm buying a CD, so we're walking and doing this transaction, because just as I was like, oh yeah, I want to buy a CD, they started letting us in because we were outside. So we're like walking and doing this. So that concert was really great. In the beginning, when we first got into the area, we were in like the tight, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a concert where it's just open standing, but there's just this group of people that they all pack in really tight, and you're super close to these people, and you get drenched in sweat in just seconds. So we decided, and people push, like the crowd just like moves, and it's really bad. So me and my friend decided that we didn't want to be in there, and we left, and we were on the outskirts of the crowd, and the concert was so much more enjoyable then because we had space and we could go and sit if we wanted to. So we sat through one of the shows because neither of us really cared for the band that was playing at the time that much. So it was so good, you guys. I was dancing like an idiot, and All Time Low played this one song, Remembering Sunday. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it, but that's like one of my favorite, like legit one of my favorite songs ever, and I cried, and it was so good. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are familiar with All Time Low or not, but the Alex Gaskar, the lead singer, and Jack, I think he's a guitarist, like to make a lot of dirty jokes, so that was happening. Oh God, I could go on forever about how good this concert was, but it was so great. If you want to see some videos, I'll try to post them on my channel tonight. So yeah. And then I went up to my grandma's for Easter Saturday, and we stayed there till Tuesday. So yeah, Saturday we just left, got packed up and left. Sunday was Easter, and my parents, I'm still a little kid at heart. My parents hid the Easter basket for us, for me and my brother, and then we even had an Easter egg hunt, so it was really great, and I really enjoyed it, like, probably more than a 17-year-old should, but what are you gonna do? And then we went over to my cousin's, which was a lot of fun. My cousin got a new car. It's a stick shift, and he took me for a ride in it, and we were going super fast down country roads, and it was all hilly. It was so much fun, you guys. So yeah, that was great, and it was really nice seeing my cousin because there's only 2 of us girls on my mom's side of the family, so we're like best friends, and it was really nice to see her. And then on Monday we went down to the city that my cousin's college is at, and I got to see her dorm, which was the first time that I've seen her dorm in the 4 years that she's been at college. She's graduating this year, which is crazy because she's graduating before I graduate high school. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I did the most amazing thing. When we were driving to my cousin's on Easter, my dad let me, he put down the sunroof of our car, and he let me stand on I was in the passenger seat, and he let me stand on it, and I had my whole torso sticking out of it, and I was just going like this, and it was, oh my God, it was so great. So yeah, then today, I had some friends over, as you guys may have seen in my, post in our little group thing. That's why this video is up so late, because it just totally blew my mind, and so I'm like, okay, yeah. So I totally forgot to record a video before, because they've been over since like 2:30, and I was busy cleaning this morning, so I didn't have time to do that either. So we had a lot of fun together. It was a great time. Lots of interesting stuff. And some more exciting news, this is great news for me. For those of you who are familiar with it, I got a 30 on the ACT. Like, how awesome is that? For those of you who aren't familiar with the ACT, it's a test that we Americans take to put on our college applications. It's like a test of how smart you are. And yeah, it's out of 36, and the average is 22. So I got a 30, that's pretty amazing. So yeah, I could go on. This week has been really great for me. I've been feeling well and all that jazz. So I'm going to go now. Talk to you guys later. Bye. I love you.